Hey gang, how you doing? I just wanted to go through the Market Watch Mastermind right now for July 2023. And I'm Anthony Carr with Keller Williams United and just wanted to give you some information about what's been happening for the first part of the year and some things we need to be look at and track for the real estate industry as we approach the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia market between now and the rest of the year. So the median home prices in our area are up 0.2% when you look at year over year, and we're standing at about the same as we did last year. That's actually pretty good when you consider that we've been fighting some interest rate changes compared to what it was a year ago at this time, which was about 5.5%. We're standing at about 6.6% right now for a 30-year mortgage. The gross domestic product up 2% is projected for 2% growth by the end of the year. The Fed rates at 5.25%, and inflation is now starting to ease down a little bit. We're standing at 4% for a year-long inflation. The jobless rate nationally is 3.7%. In Northern Virginia, we stand at about somewhere in the twos, about 2.5% unemployment. We have a really good employment center right here in the DC area. Now, this is a chart that I've developed over the last several years. It's called the first half versus second half pendings. And what I measure is the level of contract writing that's been going on each year from January to June, and then from July to the end of the year, December 31. And as you can see, the bars are reflecting about the same in the blue and the green. The blue is the first part of the year. The green is the second part of the year. And so as you can see, as a percentage on each bar, they're roughly about the same, and we'll get more into that in just a moment. But we've been talking about how, how can we project what's going to happen as we move forward? But it helps to look back and see, well, how have other markets done? As you can see, from 14 to 2018, the number of homes we're selling, as far as the annual numbers were concerned, 2020 was a really good market, even though we had the lockdown of COVID. And then 2021 was a make good year. And then we had a major drop in 2022. And then we have a projection this year being a drop even lower than that. So why is that? A couple of things here. Let me slide myself out here. So as you can see, each year when we were going from 2014 to 2019, we were standing in that 4% to 5% interest rate level. And then they dipped in 19 to 20. And then on top of 20, you had COVID. So what's this flip here? Well, everyone got shut down on the blue line in the first half of the year, but they came out with a vengeance in the second half of the year. And then there was a big shoot up in 2021 and 2022, except 2021 definitely reflected those interest rates that were in the 2.5% to 3.5% range. So you can see all the buyers came out, and whoever could buy was buying, and whoever could sell and then find someplace was selling. And we do have a projection here for next year, or for the remainder of the year, of 7,134 units by the end of the year. Now, here's how I base that. This is it. This is a secret sauce. As you see, year after year, that first half of the year, we roughly run about 56% of the year's number of contracts written in the first half of the year. And then the second half of the year, we roughly do 43 to 44%. Except for these 2 years that kind of went haywire, the COVID year of 2020, and then 2022 was the low interest rate year. And then, but at the same time, we did a lot of sales in the first part of that year, and the second part of the year showed you, wow, we have quite the slowdown in the number of sales in the second half of the year because of the interest rate change. Once the consumers got used to that, they started coming back out and buying, and we're back to a regular year of, if this is 56% of the projected number of homes sold by the end of June, then we still have 44% left for 2023, which means it's about 7,100 more houses that will sell. Now, this measurement area is the immediate Northern Virginia area. It's Fairfax, Arlington, Alexandria, Falls Church City, and Fairfax City. So just in that area is what we're talking about, there potentially being about another 7,000 houses that are going to sell by the end of the year. Now, when you're measuring how many transactions this is, remember there's a buyer and a seller on each transaction. So while this is 7,134 homes is what I'm projecting, that's actually over 14,000 transactions when you take into account it's both the buyer and the seller. So there's still a lot of real estate selling, a lot of homes that are still exchanging hands. People are finding some good deals right now. The prices are holding steady. The interest rates, I don't see them dropping tremendously. The job market is still strong in Northern Virginia, which makes for a pretty good market. And it just seems that we're going to finish the year out strong. It's just a matter of you're going to have to be smart and get your strategies in place to make sure that you're a winner on the side of the contract offering. Any questions? Look below my contact information. Be happy to help you out, and take care and have a great day. Bye.